Could Iran actually defeat the United States in a war? Most people would say impossible. The US has the world's strongest military, unmatched air power, navy, and technology. But defeat doesn't always mean destroying the enemy on the battlefield. For Iran, victory could mean something very different: surviving, raising the cost so high that America chooses to walk away. And in 2026, that strategy is already being tested. On paper, the United States dominates completely. According to the 2026 Global Firepower Index, the US ranks number one with a defense budget near $900 billion. Iran ranks number 16 with roughly $15 billion. America operates over 13,000 military aircraft. Iran has around 550. The US has 11 aircraft carriers. Iran has none. In a short, direct conventional war, the US would likely overwhelm Iran quickly. But modern conflicts rarely stay simple. Iran knows it can't win a fair fight, so it never plans to fight one. Instead, it has mastered asymmetric warfare, tools designed to make any conflict painful and expensive for a superior force. Key weapons in Iran's arsenal: thousands of ballistic missiles, swarms of low-cost attack drones like the Shahed series, anti-ship missiles and fast attack boats, a network of regional proxies. These aren't meant to conquer America. They're meant to bleed it, economically, politically, and psychologically. One of Iran's strongest cards is geography. The Strait of Hormuz is the narrow choke point through which roughly 20% of the world's oil passes. If Iran threatens or disrupts shipping here, using mines, drones, or anti-ship missiles, global energy prices can spike dramatically. In a prolonged conflict, this creates massive economic pain far beyond the battlefield. Higher gas prices, inflation, and pressure on governments to end the war quickly. Recent fighting in 2026 has shown how effective this can be. Cheap Iranian Shahed drones, costing tens of thousands, forced the US and its allies to fire multi-million-dollar interceptors like Patriots and THAADs. Even if most drones are shot down, the sheer volume can deplete expensive stockpiles and overwhelm defenses over time. Iran doesn't need to sink US carriers. It just needs to make the cost of staying in the fight unsustainable, turning a quick victory into a long, expensive quagmire. Iran's vast terrain, rugged mountains, deserts, and urban areas, favors the defender. Any ground invasion would be slow, logistically brutal, and extremely costly in American lives. Iran also has high motivation. For the regime, this is an existential fight. The US, on the other hand, has limited political will for another long Middle East war. So, could Iran defeat the United States? Not in the traditional sense of conquering or destroying its military, but yes, by surviving long enough, imposing massive costs, disrupting global oil flows, and exhausting American patience. In asymmetric wars, the weaker side often wins simply by not collapsing, while the stronger side loses the will to continue. Modern great power conflicts aren't always decided by who has the biggest guns. They're decided by who can endure pain longer and force the other side to blink first. Iran's strategy turns America's strengths into liabilities, and that makes any potential war far more dangerous and unpredictable than the numbers suggest.